Oh shit. Hello everyone, the theme here, and today's subject I want to talk about is cheating, modding, or any type of underhanded scheming when it has to do with sports, gaming, or any type of competition. Cheating. Let's get one thing straight here. If you have to cheat, just flat out cheat at a game, then it's like, wow, why would you have to do that? Instead of get better, train, play, enjoy. Look, understood that winning is a part of enjoying the game, no matter what you do as far as competition. I understand that. Some people say, it's not about winning, it's about playing the game. No, winning enhances the experience. Trust me. But losing builds character. I don't like it when they say, oh, yeah, everyone needs a trophy so you won't hurt anybody's feelings. No. Screw that, alright? But cheating. Blatant cheating. You see, in the gaming world, there's been cheating ever since the 80s, if you want to call it cheating. However, at the end of the day, even with Game Genie, stuff like that, around this era, you will always have another person sitting right next to you also benefiting from the codes that you're putting in. From anything like Game Genie or a Pro Action Replay or anything like that, you were just sitting right there next to the person, just like, okay, for example, there were a lot of codes for the original Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo, and it would enhance the game. Yeah, you can throw fireballs in the air, and everything on the ground could be done in mid-air if you were like very close to Zangief. He'll just grab you even in the air and stuff like that. Both people right there are benefiting from that game, and that's absolutely fine. But then you go to the realm of online gaming. Online gaming, cheating happens a lot. Modding happens a whole lot. And with that, it's like cheating in that sense takes 100% chance of winning from the opponent. And then it stops being fun all the way around, because it's like, okay, damn, you have to do this. I remember in Halo 2 where I would start a match sometimes online, and next thing you know, I was spawned in midair being shot. Next thing you know, I check, and there's this one dude on the other team just racking up kills, and it's like, wait a minute, come on, man. You mean to tell me that you suck so badly, that you lick dick crack so badly at a video game that you had to resort to modification, cheating? Why? What satisfaction do you get from that? May I ask, for anyone that justifies that type of bullshit, what's the justification for it? What's the enjoyment behind it? You see, in the arcades back in the day, if you were right next to each other, trust me, there was always a fair and fun match. The loser will go off crying sometimes, but damn, that means that you will have to train and come back and try to do better. These days, things are just, okay. Once again, I'm going to point to these. The Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis era. Games back then, you were just thrown to the fucking wolves. Yes, they gave you a little instruction booklet, and sometimes it did certain good, and sometimes it did not. It usually was just like, okay, here's what you can have, and here's what's against you. Now, go play. Yep, turn that game on, and yeah. And they threw you to the wolves in certain games. Talk about Ghosts and Goblins for a second. Ghosts and Goblins is one of those games that hasn't been beat by a lot of people to this day. I personally beaten them all. Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And I wanted to tear my hair out on those games, but nevertheless, I beat those games without a Game Genie, without cheating, all the above. It took a long time in order to do so, but it was done. Ninja Gaidens for the NES, same thing. There are a lot of people that could not beat a simple Sonic the Hedgehog without putting in the debug code that's on it. Once again, though, I digress on those games because, like I said, for two-player games, the opponent is right there, and both of you benefit from what cheats are going on. Then there's one-player situations. One-player situations, yeah, if it enhances the experience of the game, it's not really cheating per se, it's shortcutting at that point. Shortcutting is absolutely fine in a sense. I have no problems with tool assistants or save slates. I have no problem with those. Why? Because at the end of the game, you are still playing the game. But that's like even on YouTube here. YouTube has a lot of videos of people doing tool assistant runs using save slates or whatever. But they announce that before when you click on the video, it's there. They're not lying to you. They're not bullshitting you. And people watch the video and some complain anyway. Oh, you're cheating. Duh. It said that at the beginning that they're using tool assistants. So that's fine. That's absolutely fine. People still choose to watch those videos anyway. So then you have the online gaming situation, which I totally explained earlier, and I hate it. I hate when people just, oh yeah, I'm going to hook this up to my PC, or I'm going to mod the system, and then, yeah, I will never lose again. People get reported for that type of stuff, probably most likely daily, but the reporting thing is like, oh yeah, he cheated. Nope, it doesn't do any good nowadays because some people abuse that. Some people were getting beat fair and square, getting beat down by a lot of people out there, and they were like, oh no, he cheated. I faced people on Street Fighter before. Oh no, you're cheating. When these motherfuckers didn't know what the hell they were doing and they didn't know how to play the game. And Street Fighter, there's no excuse. That shit's been out for decades. Decades. But certain people just want to take shortcuts, not learn the game, not learn the rhythm of what's going on, and try to take a lot of shortcuts. Even enhanced controllers back in the day where you can program moves with one fucking button. People would use those and still try to beat me and still lose. Why? Because they didn't learn how to play the freaking game. Cheating, like I said, it takes 100% chance of winning from the opponent. And I hate that with a passion because all you will have to do is learn how to play the game. Learn, experience, keep going, train. But a lot of people won't do that. Even in sports nowadays. Now it's taught to little leaguers not to even train, not to even give a damn. Why? Because they're gonna get a trophy anyway. At the end of the day. Why? Because everybody must get something for the other kids not to feel bad. All this to that. Losing builds character, okay? I'm relatively good in Street Fighter, if I say so myself. Not the greatest, but I will step up and I will beat people down, and I have earned a reputation for that throughout the years. I taught myself how to play the game. Because when I was a novice player, I used to get beat down, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Instead of playing my way, I started playing the game's way, and that's how I got better. Then I started playing with everybody, and then I trained, and then I got better. And then I became one of the elite that people didn't want to play because they were scared. They were little pussies and they ran away. And confidentially, in the Navy, when I was in the military, I used to take a lot of people's money just for that game alone. But there you go. I learned how to play. I got better. And then I became with an elite reputation as a saying, damn, if you play against him, you're definitely going to lose. But then there are a lot of people that are like, I don't want to play anymore, instead of training, instead of trying to get better, instead of trying to step up and just be the person that certain people have mental barriers. As a saying, I can't do that. I won't be able to learn how to play like that. And you won't even try. So it's like, damn, you're defeating yourself before you even try. And then they resort to cheating. They resort to modding systems. They resort to doing bullshit with games in order to beat the competition when it's not even hard to learn to begin with. And that is what's so annoying nowadays with these people. And both genders do it. Just about every age bracket does it. And it's a damn shame that people do not want to take the time to learn a freaking game anymore. Like I said before, Little League. Oh, I didn't get a trophy. You lost. You don't deserve one. Train. Get better. And then next time, you fight harder for that trophy. You earn that trophy. You do better. It's not taught to children anymore. Everybody must win. No one must be left out. Screw that. Those are the type of people that grow up and resort to cheating when they can't get their way, when they can't win because they don't want to train. Hate that. So what are we going to do about this? This happens pretty much every day to a lot of people. And frankly, a lot of people have tuned out of online gaming because of it. Online gaming has become abysmal because of it. Because of that happening, people are like, I'm not going to play any game online anymore. There's no point because it's not fun. Because, once again, I have no chance of winning if there's cheating going on. So screw that. No. Hate cheaters. Hate them. Learn how to play the game for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.